Hello everyone. So I ran across this post this morning and I was like, we gotta talk about this. So just for background, this woman, she is dating in her 50s. So I want to make sure that's clear. So she got this text from this guy that she was, potentially dating. So I'm gonna read it to you and then let's discuss. All right. So this guy wrote, "Hey, I don't have a vehicle right now. Is that a deal breaker for you?" And she replied, "Not a deal breaker. I would be happy to meet you once you get your transportation issues resolved." And then he wrote, "Girl, please, we can meet up and get to know each other while I'm working on that. I mean, I have a lot going on right now with moving and looking for another place that getting a vehicle is not my priority right now. I would think of getting to know you a more priority than something material." All right. Okay. So first, before we discuss this, I want to just say that there are some cities where having a vehicle is not a necessity. So like New York City or even Washington, D.C., you don't have to have a vehicle to get around. Any place where public transportation is really good and you live in a place where it's very convenient for you, I don't think that this is a necessity. That said, um, as someone who is older, I think it's really important that men especially, but women too, have their lives together before they start going out into the dating world and seeking companionship and wanting to like hang out with people and get to know people. And this is one of those things. Like, if you don't have a vehicle, are you expecting her to pick you up and take you everywhere? Or are you able to get places? And why would you bring it up? Because if you don't have transportation and you can still, Uber or whatever, it's not even something you have to talk about. The fact that he brought it up is a red flag to me because that means he's expecting her to be able to pick him up and drive him around or, meet him at his convenience, if not pick him up, but go to somewhere where he is. And so, yeah, fellas, I really do believe that it is a necessity that you have your own transportation, whether it's a car or whatever, to get around, and that transportation should not be something that you're asking your dates about. Like, is this going to be an issue for you? Because it is an issue and it's an issue, but yet somehow he was like really testing the waters. And I think a lot of men are doing this. Like, if you, and I've made videos about this before. If you are financially struggling, if you don't have a house or you don't have a car or whatever, dating is not something you should even be considering. You should be focused on yourself and getting your life together before you go out and try to bring somebody into your mess that you call your life. Don't go out in the world, and men do this. I know there's some women too, but I'm talking to the men right now. Don't do this. Don't actively seek out companionship or try to date when you don't have your life together. You need to focus on getting your life together. If you don't have a place to live, if you don't have a car, and like I said, again, it depends on where you live. Some places you don't need a car, but in those places, this is not even a discussion. So, take it however you want. But if you don't have transportation, if you need somebody else to provide transportation for you, you should not be dating. Dating should not be a priority. Women should not be a priority. You should really be focusing on getting your life together and making sure you can get yourself around to where you need to go. And again, like, come on, like, how you gonna pick her up? Like, it doesn't even make sense. Anyway, you guys let me know what you think in the comments. As always, like, comment, and subscribe, and peace, guys.